Hey, what's up guys? How are you doing? Today we are going to look at a quick deck profile for the Pokemon TCG. This is a fairy deck. Not many people play fairies, so I figured it'd be a good look for you guys to take a look. This deck's actually pretty cheap. I got most of the singles from ccgcastle.com. Their prices are pretty reasonable, and nobody's really picking up fairy stuff right now. So it's actually a lot cheaper than other decks. And I wouldn't say it's top tier, but it's definitely competitive. So let's take a look at what I got here. It's very toolboxy. I play 2 Togepi. He sucks. You don't do anything with him except go to Togetic and 2 Togekiss. And this is really like the heart of the deck. When this card gets put out into play, you can play it on the first turn. That's its ability, or the turn you play the Pokemon. And when you get it out, you get to scry the top 8 cards from your deck, and then take as many energy as you want and put them on whatever Pokemon you want. So that's pretty fucking key. So then I play 2 Spritzy. Again, you don't really do much with them. They're more for the Aromateas, which his powers you can anytime, once per turn, or as often as you like during your turn, my apologies, you can move around Fairy Energy and attach them to a Pokemon. As many as you like, as often as you like. So it's pretty cool. The next one I play 2 Florigis EX. I use the lead usually. It lets you search for any supporter card and put it in your hand for 1 energy. It's pretty fucking good. And then Bright Garden also lets you do 20 damage for each fairy and grass you have in play. So he's usually hitting for 120 every turn for only 2 energy. And he's got 160, so he's pretty solid. Another reason I like Fairy is you'll notice they only have weakness to metal, and not many people play metal. So next I have 2 Carbink. This can prevent all damage for 1 energy, or it can do 40 damage plus an extra 20 for each fairy. So with the Aromateas and the Togetic, you have lots of fairy energies, and then you just kind of all switch them to Carbink, and then you can go in for quick kills with Carbink, and it's just a basic Pokemon. And then I have 2 Eevees, and this is the one that if you attach a basic energy, you can just search for its evolved, and which leads me to I play a Sylveon, which has Curly Ribbon. It's really good. You can move an energy attached to your opponent's active to another bench Pokemon and do 30. So on the opening turn, say they attach energy on their Pokemon, you play Sylveon, attack for 30, remove the energy. It's really good for an opening play with Eevee. And then Leafeon, same thing. It's a really good opening. If I have a grass energy, hit for 30 and they're asleep now. So it's pretty standard. Then for grass, I don't play too much other than that. I played the 2 Spinarak, which seems to be standard right now because you need to play 2 Ariados. This poisons both active Pokemon. It's ridiculous. And then, of course, 2 Sceptile. This is pretty self-explanatory. When you have the Ariados, you're hitting for 130 for 2 damage, or for 2 energy rather, so it's pretty good. So that's it for the Pokemon lineup. We'll go trainers or supporters. I play 2 Professor Oak, 3 Professor Oak, 3 Lysander. I was thinking about playing 4, but I think 3's enough. If you can't do it, you need to do a 3. The 4th probably isn't gonna be game breaking. 2 Fan Clubs to get basics. I cut down to only 2 Stevens, and the reason being is you don't want to search all of your energies up. You wanna get enough that you have enough to do what you do, but you also want to be able to flip them with Togetic and get whatever it is you need. So only 2 Steven, and then 2 Wallies for Togetics, Aromateas, whatever it is I need to get out. And that's it for supporters. I don't play a ton. Items. I don't play any Ultra Ball because there's nothing I would search for other that Fan Club can't find or Level Ball can't find. All my Pokemon are under 90 with the exception of my EXs and Togetic. So it's like Ultra Ball is just it's not as good as Level Ball in this case. So I run 3 Level Ball. I run 2 Switch. I'm trying to work a 3rd switch in. I might work a 3rd switch by taking one of these 2 Pokemon letters out. I like the 2, but again, you don't want to search too many energies. But I feel like with 1, if it's in your prizes, you might not draw it at all, and then So I go 2 and 2 right now, but it might go down to 3 and 1. Play 1 energy retrieval. Grab it from the grave. 1 rare candy. Go straight to Togetic. 1 Hex Maniac. Just splash it in for toolbox effect. And 1 Zero Sick. The same thing as Hex Maniac. Just throw 1 in just to be safe. And then energies. I play 3 Leaf. 3 double colorless. And then I play 8 fairy energies. These are psychic energies, as you can see. But fairy energies are coming in the mail. They're fucking a bitch to get. So that's the fairy deck profile. It's very toolbox. You pull out basically whatever you need at any time. It's not as one-hit killy. Like you're typically hit one. We figured out 140 is the magic number. Any 120 or 140 is usually what you're hitting for with any Pokemon. But that's still pretty good, and you don't have to do much to get them out. And the most expensive card in the deck, Pokemon-wise, is $3.50. With the exception of Sceptile, who's around $5-6. But you only need 1 or 2 Sceptiles, and you should probably already have them if you're playing competitively anyway. But if you're looking for a new deck, I built this deck for $33, but I already had Sceptiles and a lot of the commons trainers. But as far as all the Pokemon and the special trainers you would need for the deck, $30, you can play it. It's pretty semi-competitive. Yeah, I like fairies a lot. So I'm gonna put up a couple deck matches, and you can check it out in action for yourself. And I guess that's it. Stay tuned and take care. Thanks, guys.